We got a glimpse today at some startling numbers about Quebec dropout rates. Now, overall, the rates are actually gradually going down. But when a Quebec professor plotted the rates on a map, he found some pretty big differences between where you look in Montreal. Now, on the western half of the island, the dropout rates were lower, all under 15%. But as you head east, the rates climb, going as high as 25%. Carolyn Arbour has been looking into the story for us tonight. So, Carolyn, just why are we seeing this kind of divide?
Andrew, experts say poverty is certainly a contributing factor, as are family values. Teachers obviously can't do anything about poverty, but schools, including the one we visited this afternoon, are trying their best with the help of community partners to keep kids interested.
Most days when Terry Gallagher has time off between or after classes, he's jamming at school. He's a 10th grader at Beurling Academy in Verdun. Music is what keeps him here. 2 years ago, he was often thinking,
I don't see why I'm learning half the stuff I'm learning. I'll never be able to use it in life.
A friend coaxed him into joining a music program run by Youth Fusion. It's a charity that works in many Montreal area schools.
We try to provide programs that will interest kids to do things that they may not be able to do during their classes.
Burnett helps kids set goals for themselves and achieve them. He says that energy gets transferred into their schoolwork.
They can go to class and they remember that putting in a few hours towards a song paid off. Then, why don't I try this math problem?
Beurling Academy is located in one of those red zones where student graduation rates are lower than in the western part of Montreal Island. But its principal warns about jumping to conclusions.
How you define success, it really can't just come down to numbers.
The school tries hard to keep its students engaged.
We have tutoring every day after school. We have one-to-one tutoring with students. We have a Saturday school. We have a cooking club, a robotics club, a media club. And what we do is we ask the students.
They ask them what programs they want to see in their school. All these efforts may not be enough to keep the more at-risk youths hanging on until they have their diploma in hand. But in the case of Terry Gallagher, joining the music program worked.
That was about 2.5 years ago, and ever since then I've just loved coming to school now.
Really? Andrew, the music program, which is financed by Youth Fusion, was launched 3 years ago, so it's starting to bear fruit, as you can see, because Terry's marks have also gone up. He had a 69% average. Before last year, he made the honor roll. Before, he didn't know what he wanted to do with his life. Now he says he wants to be a musician.
All right, interesting story. Thanks a lot, Caroline.